Brigadier Nayankara, General Mehta wants to ask a quick follow-up question. Please go ahead, General Mehta.
No. What do you think? What does the army think are the circumstances of his death? Has he committed suicide, or has he been shot by his own bodyguards? What do you know about this encounter, or is it something that the LTTE has done to its leader?
It's our troops who fought yesterday has confronted them, the groups who are moving in that area, and we should say he was shot dead by the Sri Lanka army.
But you said the body was found.
Yes, there had been many confrontations in that area. It's a small area where they were having their activities, various groups trying to escape from different directions, where the surrounding troops had to fire at them after locating them. So with that, we started collecting bodies yesterday, and we have commenced collecting. After collecting bodies, we commenced our identification procedure, and at the same time, that combing operation continued even yesterday night and today morning. So then today morning only at the lagoon, closer to the lagoon, we found his body.
So he was not. That is one thing. I'm just one quick last point to you, Brigadier Nayankara. So we can take it as confirmed that what the Sri Lankan army is saying, that he was shot at in an encounter, and that he did not kill himself. I mean, he did not take a cyanide pill or shoot himself. That is the one clarification we wanted. So that is, you're saying he didn't kill himself. He was killed in an encounter with the Sri Lankan army. That is your version.
Yes, he was killed in encounter with the Sri Lankan army. That's what exactly happened.
General Ashok Mehta, an expert on the Sri Lankan conflict and a former leader of an Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka.
To say that you've held an election in the East is democratic, well, you know, I have my own views on the election that was held with a group that carried its weapons. If they are trying to replicate that in the North, then that could take a couple of years. It appears to me that if the policy of this government is to first defeat the terrorists and then offer a political solution, then this war will go on. Because as I said in the beginning, the LTTE will not be defeated militarily. And therefore to say that ultimately the solution is political, I've heard this for the last 30 years. The Sri Lankan government has to realize that the LTTE cannot be defeated militarily. 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 What has happened is, some people say 500, some people say 200, but whatever the number of the hardcore fighters, and these are some of the best, there are about 10 to 20,000 civilians, so they're all mixed up. It has very strong leadership, it has the complete wherewithal, and it has political direction from Rajapaksa that is hell-bent on winning this war, what they call the military solution, and Prabhakaran is the ultimate prize. And therefore, they are unlikely to stop this offensive till Prabhakaran is in the bag, dead or alive.
But the fact is that there have been instances in the past over the last decade where the Sri Lankan army is closing into Mullaitivu. They've taken over Mullaitivu in the past, and on each occasion Prabhakaran is in court. Either he escapes, or he signs a deal after a few days, or he strikes back. Do you see 2009 to be very different to 1996 or any of the previous years when the Lankan army has closed in on the LTTE strongholds?
Oh, absolutely. This time, what Prabhakaran, the mistake Prabhakaran has made, has come out into the exposed beachhead area. If he had remained within the Mullaitivu jungles, there might have been a better chance for him to get away. And Rajapaksa gave him three options. One was to surrender, the second was to pop a cyanide capsule, and the third was to jump into the sea. I don't think he's going to surrender. He could pop a cyanide capsule. He won't jump into the sea because he can't swim.
So is that, you've got Shiv Shankar Menon and M.K. Narayanan going tomorrow to Sri Lanka asking for a ceasefire. Do you believe that Rajapaksa will bite the bait, and will that be the one little sort of window that Prabhakaran has to escape?
No, he cannot escape. That, of course, is out of the question. But I suspect that even before Narayanan and Shiv Shankar Menon reach Sri Lanka, that the game may be up for Prabhakaran. Game may be up for Prabhakaran. Game may be up for Prabhakaran. Game may be up for Prabhakaran.
Maybe up as early as the next 24 hours. So that's what General Mehta is suggesting. So tomorrow could be a big day in that battle for Sri